Stinky Tofu Club. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the club. This will be part 2 of our online dating discussion. I don't know why my co-hosts are laughing. I'm taking this real serious, real professional here. I am a podcast co-host.
Dude, the audience will understand. Every time you like move super close and hold your mic, I swear it sounds like you're just your mic.
Okay, should I hold on? Should I do it? Honestly, do I need to redo that and kind of back up a little bit?
No, leave it.
Okay,
keep rolling.
Those that we'll keep rolling. Again, we have Jenn back on the show as our guest. Thank you for joining us, and then we're gonna continue our conversation. Those that, if you haven't checked out part 1 of this conversation, make sure you go do that. Of our part 1 of our online dating discussion. Now we're gonna go into part 2, and then we'll continue the conversation. So last time where we ended off was talking about icks and do's and don'ts on your dating profile, right?
Yeah.
So I had another one to ask you, and this is from the guy's perspective. We can then go into like girls too. So for a guy, I'm curious. Oh no, for a guy's profile perspective, okay?
Okay.
I know I think it's normal and fine for a girl to take selfies like in the mirror like this. But what if a guy does it? Because I personally think guy profiles are nicer if a person takes it for them, like it's like candid photos, right? But there are profiles where guys take their own pictures like this.
Oh, okay.
Is that an ick for a girl?
Okay, I would say
she's trying to word.
Does everybody
this?
know what I'm? Can you guys picture what I'm describing here?
Jen just filtered her thoughts through the PR team in her mind right there, and then she's ready to deliver her speech.
I would give them a bit of I would be a bit more lax about selfies, because I know that not all the time that a lot of guys don't have good pictures, and they don't ask to get pictures taken, or people don't take their pictures just out on a whim and whatnot. And plus sometimes they don't pose well, whatever the reason may be. I can understand that guys can not have a lot of pictures, so I will tolerate one selfie maybe, but it's usually not good. If your profile has more than one,
that's what I think too. Yeah. Usually they're pretty cringy.
Usually they're not good, but it's whatever it helps us to see your face / your figure, your dress, the way you dress, whatever it is that you might be trying to showcase, your hair, whatever. It's fine, but if you have more than one, that's when it's let's knock that back a little bit. Because usually selfies are not it's not well taken, and it doesn't show your whole face. It barely shows anything, and it's what's the point of this? And it's not showing that you're social because you're not out with friends. It doesn't show your hobbies. It doesn't show a lot of things, and it's
so what if they take let's say classic dude holding a fish, right? And then they take a selfie with their fish at the pier. Versus a dimly lit bathroom selfie. Like a picture Abercrombie
and
Fitch.
So they're just holding a fish like this?
It's like fish, right? And then afterwards selfie.
Okay,
or just in the mirror of their bathroom.
I think the fish guy is definitely more dateable. I think that guy's more fun.
The fish selfie is actually kind of funny, because when you're fishing, you're usually with other people. And a lot of the times when they're trying to be serious about showing off the fish, usually they get whoever's with them to take their picture. But I think if it's a selfie, it's it's kind of funny. It seems almost
so it's self-mockery there. But
it's usually I don't know, it gives off the vibe of this is not that serious, and it's this is kind of actually funny. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, but okay.
I feel if they have a picture of them holding a fish, it's usually pictures they would send to their friends or family. So the fact that they put it on their dating profile, it shows that they're a funny person, that they don't mind throwing exposing themselves kind of.
Like a selfie with a fish.
Yeah.
So fish
like
photo
a selfie
is good.
of a fish though, not them catching my
fully
prized possession and then hugging the fish I'm a great fisherman.
So are we saying yes or no to the fish photo?
If it's a selfie, I think I can tolerate it.
Sure.
Okay.
So from now on, when everyone
He didn't add a fish photo.
I gotta do everything, man.
Gabe, you gotta get the fish first. You gotta fish first.
I do. I have fish photos. I
question. Wait. Do you have
actually?
it on your laptop?
do.
Share it with us. Show us.
Not on my laptop. I have it on my phone. I have a photo of me fishing and like a fish in my hand. It's just a tiny little one though.
I think that makes it funnier though. If you just hold the little fish and then you pretend it's like a huge catch.
Wait,
What
is
are you
it a
saying?
small
Simba,
fish
you know?
or
What are you
big?
saying? Is that a euphemism for something? What are you saying here? Huh?
No.
What are you saying? What are you implying here, buddy?
Wait. So
It's
show
not
us.
how you catch the fish.
Hilarious.
It's how you cook the fish.
Why?
This conversation is
Big
going
fish
in
or
different
small fish?
directions.
If you know how to cook the fish, that's fine.
Okay. Let's.
You know what?
For-
I don't want
for-
to show me and my small fish. You know what? I'm not.
No, show us. Show us.
salty.
We will be
It's salty now.
appreciative
Next
of your.
conversation.
Look at what you've done, Henry. Look at what you've done.
Keep me and my small fish to myself, Henry. You know what? You don't get to see me with my small
Oh my
fish.
god.
So we don't get to see the fish photo. We don't get to rank it.
No, you don't get to see it.
Okay.
Moving on.
Oh my god. Moving on.
Moving on. No, from I want to hear from you guys, right? From the girls' perspective, what are some other red flags, do's and don'ts on profile? Guy
Okay.
profiles, but
I
also
do
on girl
have-
profiles. What are some things that kind of annoy you?
I mean, I don't see a lot of girl profiles, so we'll speak.
But
we'll
you
maybe,
must be. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with guys.
we can
and then
speak.
we'll-
We'll stick to guys for now. But for me, I think one of the things is like, I don't know, don't post a picture of you and a suspicious girl.
Oh,
You
and then
know?
they crop out the
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
or
heard,
they
I've
leave
heard of that, yeah.
leave the girl in. I don't
So
like.
don't add female acquaintance.
Like, I think
acquaintances
if it's your
in
sister
profile.
or if it's your relative or it's your friend or whatever, it's fine. But I think it's just like, it's kind of weird, and especially
Wait.
like if it's in a group, that's not the problem. It's more like when you're just
What
when
if
your arms
Okay.
around them, or it's like
what
when
if you have two? What if the guy has like two girls around him and his arms around them, like?
And then
That's how
the
you
caption
know.
could be like, "This could be you." You telling me that doesn't sell? You telling me you don't want to be them?
No, absolutely not.
I don't want to be them. Yeah.
Fair enough,
No, it's
fair
like
enough,
that's
fair
how
enough.
that you
I would like-
immediately know they're trying to show
Yeah.
off. You
Yeah.
immediately know that, and that's such a turn off. Like,
I think it's crazy for the guys to even think that's a good idea to be like, "Oh,
Right?
me and these girls, I'm gonna put on my profile and
You
to
think?
attract more girls."
yeah, it's like, oh, they like this is me
Okay,
being
dude.
desirable. Like, no, don't do that.
Very backwards thinking.
Right?
Okay,
Right?
okay,
You
fair
would,
enough.
yeah.
Okay.
The other thing is like, I think a lot of the times it's just the pictures are not good. Like, I can't see. I don't know. I feel like our bar is so low on this one. Like, I just want to see your face, man. And a lot of times
They
their
cover
face
their
is not
face.
even.
Not sure.
Yeah,
They're
they
wearing,
cover their
they're
face.
wearing a hat. They're
They
wearing
wear a
sunglasses,
mask.
They're wearing
or-
a mask.
Yeah.
They're
They
wearing
mask?
like.
What's the point?
You ask them, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we
That's
trying to
interesting.
see
I didn't know.
here?
I didn't know about this one. I didn't know about this one. 'Cause
Yeah, no.
I heard. So I heard this. Isn't this? I heard this is the rule, right? For guy profiles, you want, like a profile from your torso to your head, so like a half body. You want one doing like whether you doing your hobby, a hobby pic,
Yeah.
a group pic to show that you have friends.
Friends.
Yeah, apparently that's really important. So you gotta have a
Yes,
group
it
pic to
is.
show you have friends.
It is.
Validated.
A pet pic. Like you and your
pet pig. Okay.
What
Yeah,
if you
if
don't
you
have a pet? Like you
You
just
don't
hold up
need
a
it.
potato.
You
If you
don't
have
need
them.
it.
I forget what the last one was, but it's like something like that. But I'm
Show
surprised
your whole
you said-
body. A full
Oh
body.
yeah, and then
pic.
like and a whole body one. Yeah. So I'm surprised that you say there are those that wear masks, but it defeats the whole purpose, right?
Because there's actually you would think that people would know that.
So another thing that actually pisses me off, but a lot of people do, is like my typical Sunday sleeping. I'm like,
oh, don't even get me started on the prompts. What? The way to make me fall for you is you trip me. I'm gonna shoot myself. Funny. I swear to. No, it's That's not funny. Actually. It's I think not. That's kind of funny. It makes me giggle. My controversial opinion is pineapples on pizza. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
that's not even controversial though. Yeah. What the fuck?
I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, because we all agree that it goes with pizza, right?
Yes.
It goes on.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care for it. Yes.
Like slap whatever you want on the fucking dough.
Right? But it's like it's just the most basic.
Yeah.
I'm like the things I see all the time. I'm like, oh my god, please, can we get some more creativity in here? Can I get to know some more about you? I don't know. But yeah, that's on the prompts. Like so many of these prompts are like boring.
Because I think the best thing about Hinge is the usage of prompts.
Yeah.
And it's the best way to start a conversation other than hey and hello, right?
Yeah.
But if you use your prompts very poorly,
it's
really hard to engage conversation, bro.
Yeah.
You cannot talk about anything, right?
I know. I agree. Yeah. So that's I was gonna go into that. Like prompts is one of the things that's like it can make or break your profile in a way. Like if you're just like
more than
a run of the mill. If you're a run-of-the-mill guy, but your prompts are really funny, that'll take you so high. That'll take you so much higher than if your prompts are like average or like really boring.
I gotta add some stand-up comedy in my shit.
That's what I mean. Like sometimes people's like personality really shows through, like in their voice prompts or just in their prompts in general. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What else? Dues. Let's hear about dues though. What are the things that like immediately turns you on?
Oh.
Swipe right, Henry. I won't realize hear from you, but you've been kind of quiet, my man.
Yeah, my man.
Like for male profiles or for female profiles?
No, for female.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are looking at girls.
I mean, you can talk about male profiles too.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about whatever your heart desires.
There's always like vacation pics out there. That always happens. I kind of hate the bedroom selfie one. I feel like that's just a shame. Like you're not using it to your full potential.
Wait, what's a bedroom selfie?
Excuse me. What do you mean by
that? Like a full body mirror that they throw in their bedroom, and then they're sitting on the ground facing the mirror taking a selfie, or like a whole hip dip and then selfie from like the early 2000s, like that kind of stuff. I think that's a waste, because I think that's stuff that you could send while going through everyday life and then through conversation, right? And when it's in DMs, it feels a little bit more personal and special, because it's, hey, they're sending this just to me, even though it might not be, right? But if it's on a profile, it's like, well, it's like, this is supposed to be the highlights of your life, and then this is all you have.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. Or like that's your first slide, and it's like, this is the most exciting thing I've done in my life, which is a mirror selfie. Which, fine, maybe it is, right? I mean, if it is, then so be it. But I think there's ways to add your own personality to it. I think Jen really nailed it on the head, where your profile is your chance in, what is it, like 255 characters or less, and like 3 or 4 images to capture your entire life, right? Yeah. Which then puts a lot of pressure on it, because hey, you only have so many things you can highlight, when there might be a lot of things you want to highlight, or many things you want to highlight but didn't capture and now cannot highlight.
I think you're right in that like a bathroom selfie or like a bedroom selfie is kind of boring, and it's also it's probably better suited for a private conversation. But I would say that like choose things that accurately reflect you and your life, because I think that's just in dating in general as well, though, because I really think that if you're kind of putting out something that's not necessarily true to you or yourself, like you're setting everyone up for disappointment and failure, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think people should want to see you and be with you for who, like, what you have going already. Like,
Yep.
I don't know, like, there's no point in, like, trying to fake something or whatever.
Like,
if
just
you don't.
because you only have a bedroom selfie doesn't mean, hey, you gotta fly out to the Maldives
No,
to grab a beach selfie. It doesn't mean that, right? Like,
Exactly.
say you spend most of your time playing games.
Yeah.
A screen grab of League of Legends and your rank there, and like keep
And
your
you'll find someone
username
that
in there.
really
Maybe
likes
someone
that,
will
right?
try to play with you, right?
Hit you up, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I think that's reflective of your personality. It's more interesting
Yeah.
than a bedroom selfie. I mean, you
Yeah,
have to have at
I
least
agree.
one picture of your face, right? But if you have one other picture and then afterwards then you slap something like that on there, then I think it's a way to make connections with people that have similar hobbies or interests as you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
While showcasing your personality as opposed to just being like a random catch-all net.
Yeah. My big thing is like, I'm very big on like what you see is what you get kind of thing, because like it's
Yeah,
first of all, it takes so much
absolutely.
effort to try to fake something, and then at the end of the day, it's like if it's not something that you can keep up forever, then it's kind of like, you know, it's
Well, and
what's the point?
hear me out on this one.
Yeah.
People are shooting themselves in the foot if they
Yeah.
ever try to live a false life. And this goes beyond just in dating, and also goes to your friends, because eventually in the short term they might be interested in you, but in the long term you'll feel like you're no longer who you are,
Yeah.
and you'll start to lose yourself in this process. And so you're shooting yourself in the foot by not being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. Well said.
said.
Clap, clap.
So yeah, I guess my point is pictures that reflect you,
Yeah.
and maybe try to be funny with it.
I think, yeah,
So
I
those are-
think, yeah, I think like I think your thing, like Gabe, when you mentioned like the rule of thumb, like I think that can go for either, right? Like show your face, show your whole like body at some
Hobbies.
point, show your hobby, show your friends, and show like what you like doing. If
So
you
the
have
full
pets
body
or
one,
yeah,
like those beach pics or like half naked pics, or are we talking like fully clothed in a suit? Because I feel like those give off different impressions and vibes as well, and can also
does.
potentially attract different people as well.
Yeah.
And I think I
Yeah,
would
because-
leave that to the individual preference, because if you can decide on what kind of vibe you're trying to give off, right? Some people might choose to post like a fit pic in terms of like, what do I look like day to day, or like look at my style, or some people might like to be like, look at my body, like I worked really hard on it,
You wanna
I
be a
cut
thirst trap?
I
I
wanna
cut for so long, I'm eating 1,800 calories
No, I mean,
for days.
it took you
Yeah,
3 years
exactly.
to get to 2-plate squat, so respect, right?
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's up to the person's
Yeah,
choice. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What is everybody's choice?
I think we can start with the single people first, so they can list off what they want, and then afterwards, hopefully somebody in the audience is like, ooh, looks in the mirror and it's like, maybe,
Am I describing this?
and then slides their DMs at Stinky Tofu Club.
Am I being described right now? What about you guys? Yeah, you guys can start.
Rose,
I feel like I talk so
hit
much.
us off.
Me? Like, what is my type?
You're the one that hasn't been on a dating app. Gabe at least has been trying, so.
Okay.
Oh my god.
At least this man is trying.
Roasted. Roasted.
God damn.
If anybody ever gets
Henry's just
like
like,
a social
in for effort,
scandal
Gabe. In
first,
for
that's
effort.
me.
I'm just like,
Dear God.
why are you in for therapy today? Henry Lee, man. That's my reason for therapy.
Co-host. It's my podcast, that's why.
A for effort, Gabe.
I mean, I try too, but you know,
Do you?
I've
Stories,
tried
come on.
at some point. I've tried at some point, but
Okay.
Like, I've tried going on dating apps, but I just got tired of it. I get tired of socializing.
I actually have a question for you, Rose. Right?
Okay, yeah.
For you being really on the taller end of the spectrum for a girl, is it harder for you? Like, and is height important? A, is height important for you, and then B, is it harder for you?
That's a very good question.
Where are you at in terms of height? You 5'9"?
Like
5'10"?
5'10".
No, she's like 5.
10
almost
and a half,
5'11".
maybe. Yeah, like 5'10" and a half.
In
Wait, I only know in centimeters, like 179.
Okay, what are you? 179.
Yeah, that's 5'11".
Under 6 foot.
She's 6 foot. In guys' profiles, she's 6 foot.
Yeah, because guys like to jack up their height.
5'11" doesn't exist. She's 6 foot.
Hey,
5'11" doesn't
that's a
exist.
secret. How do you know that? That's a secret.
If you ever see guys' profiles that says 6, they're either 5'10" or 5'11".
Yes.
Oh, you're 5'10".
And then they
And
write
keep going.
6'2", and they're 6'2", then they're actually 6'2".
Yes. If they're 6'1", they're 6 feet.
Yeah.
What if What is this? What is this code? Is this actually a thing? 'Cause I'm very honest with my shit, bro.
It actually
Did you
is.
not know that? Yeah. If they're 5'10",
No, I don't.
if they're 5'10", they're usually 5'8" or 5'9".
Yeah.
Maybe 5'7" if they're really bold about it.
5'7", 5'8", 5'9" can look like 5'10" can look like 6 foot if you meet in person. 5'8" can't look like 5'10" if you meet them in person. There's no way I can put 5'10" and if we meet in person, I'm clearly 5'8".
Gabe,
Okay.
trust me, I've been there.
What?
I've met
What
guys.
kind of the guys are stupid?
I've met guys when they said they're 5'10", and I'm like, we're like, you're not much taller than me, my guy. Like, we're about the same height. Like, there's
Jen,
way.
Jen, you're pretty tall too. What are you? You're 5'10"?
I'm not that tall. No, I'm 5'6".
No, Jen's like...
Oh,
I thought
why
you
did
were
I think
5'7".
Jen was mad tall?
No,
Oh, okay.
Dog, I feel like you haven't seen her in a while.
I'm not that tall.
I remember her being quite tall.
It's been a hot set. You're taller than me if you're 5'8", you said?
Yes, I'm 5'8".
That's what we're rolling with. That's what we're rolling with. Next.
5'9's in the Tims.
I'm
That's what
not
it says on
calling
my
you out.
government
You
official
literally-
ID card. 5'8".
You literally just said that you're 5'8".
Yes, I'm 5'8". Okay, no,
you're
going
taller
back to
than me.
Rose being 5. God, freaking Yao Ming out here, 5'11". My God.
Okay, I like to say I'm 5'9" and a half, just because 5'10" sounds a little high.
That's so sweet. Just
Yeah.
just helping the guy's ego. That's so sweet.
Wait,
But
so
you're clearly-
are you 5'10" or 5'11"? I'm confused
five-
now.
5'11", I guess.
You're
179.
5'10". I checked.
Oh, 5'10". Okay, 5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah.
Okay.
The funny
and
thing
then-
is, like, I was actually talking to my cousin about this the other day, and then my cousin
Yeah.
and I were around the same height. So she's like 5'10". I'm like a little bit taller than her, maybe.
Okay.
And then we were literally talking about this thing about how guys on their dating profiles, they always like to write different heights. And then my
Yeah.
cousin, she's gone out to meet them before, so she knows like when they arrive, they're like 5'11", but she meets
Fake
them, they're
news.
like, yeah, she's like, you're definitely not. So like, it's
Yeah.
actually, I think like it's pretty like a lot of people already know, like if a guy says like they're this height on the dating app, it's usually
Yeah.
not
Take
that.
a couple
They're-
inches off.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
usually
real.
have to take a couple inches off.
Yeah, it's not
Fair
real.
Yeah.
enough.
So guys just can't measure length. Sorry. Anyways.
Ah! That's another
But-
topic.
but going back to what you asked, I feel like it's really difficult now to like meet people who are taller. I think like especially like for someone who's like for myself who I'm like pretty tall. Like tall guys also like shorter girls, right? So like it's really hard
Wait,
for like
hold on. That's the part that I don't get, though. Right? Why tall guys like shorter girls? Because...
Because they're cute.
because it's cute. The height difference.
It's
is
adorable.
Cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't your neck hurt at the end of it? I mean, I know from experience.
We
but,
get
like,
it, Henry. You're 6 foot.
God.
You're 6
We
foot
get
something.
it, Henry.
You're tall.
We get it, Henry.
No, but...
Mr. 6'3".
Yes.
Dunk the
Time
basketball.
out,
Your
though.
back
Like
breaks
short
after
being
every-
what? Like 5 foot? 4'11"? 4'9"? Is 4'9" legally a midget? Sorry to anyone who's 4'9".
I would say
That needs to get cut, man.
5'5". Under 5'5".
Wait, but the average height for women in the United States, like North America, is like or something, right?
5'4", 5'5". That's what I was saying. Around 5'4".
And you're saying that's short?
I would say that's
That's
short.
like, yeah, that's pretty short.
No,
based on
you can't say that. You're
yeah, that's true. Anyone's
Yeah, I know, I'm like
by
freaking
your standard,
giant.
honestly.
Okay, average female height in Canada is 5'4", right?
Yeah.
And then in the USA, it is also 5'4".
See, but okay. You said
What?
you don't understand. You said you don't understand. What, like tall guys wanting
Liking really short girls, right?
But what ticks me off more is a 5'4" wanting a 6'3". Like, fuck you! You're 5'4". What do you want a 6'3" for?
Wait, time out. Maybe homegirl's really into bouldering and she likes to climb for that kiss.
I'm just like, there's so many. There's a lot of, those street interviews of like those asking girls, and they're like 5'5", 5'4". It's like, what's your ideal type? Tall, 6'4". 6'4"? You want fucking LeBron James as your? Like, what the hell is going on? And they're choosing something that's like, in their like it's genetic. Like that's the part that like really messes me a little bit more. Just
no, I get that. I do like. I think I get both sides. Like, yes, it is like, it feels unfair, especially like when they're going for someone that's so much more taller. Like,
this is just a rant from a 5'8" guy. Okay?
Yeah,
from a 5'8" guy.
Like,
I can already hear the comments and be like, oh, this guy is just butthurt.
It's just like it's not something that you can control, right? Like, so obviously that'll take you, but like, and from the other side though, like it's more about like I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but a lot of people, it might be the security, like you feel like, and then it's like you also want to feel like light and little and like doesn't weigh anything to whoever you're dating, so that like it makes you feel
so
better.
If you're like 5'2", 5'3", right, and
when
your boyfriend's 5'8", do you not feel protected then? You need somebody that just looks down on you.
I don't know, man. I'm not 5'2". I don't know.
There's just preferences, I guess. But
it's preferences.
Yeah.
So what is yours then, Rose? You would want someone taller than you? I would
want someone taller than me.
All right.
Just because,
like, tall as your dad, though?
In Europe, I think you're gonna have to look into the Euro.
Like 190. So is my brother at least. I feel like, cause like I'm just really self-conscious about my height. Your brother's
190.
My brother's 190 and my dad's 195. So like like
no wonder you're tall.
Yeah. So my family members are. My dad and my brother are high, so like, and they're tall, so like, of course I will want. I guess like it just makes me feel more protected when there's someone taller, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yeah.
You gotta start shopping in the.
She need to look into like
NBA prospects.
Team.
Yeah, you gotta look at basketball teams, overseas players.
Yeah. No, I need to go to Netherlands. I heard Netherlands.
Yeah. Or like you have to go to
Sweden, Nordic countries.
Nordic countries. There you go.
Germans are really tall too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Get some nice mixed babies.
Germans are really
They're gonna be
tall.
tall and mixed.
Yo,
just complete genetic advantage. Okay, interesting. Damn, what were you talking about? How do we get to?
I don't know. Sorry,
my mind's stuck on like
get to me? Rose is in the wrong dating pool right now because she's in Vancouver, and where the heck are you gonna find some 6'2" dude? Like the amount of people that are 6'2", you could put them all into one gymnasium together in Vancouver.
Really? Is it that bad?
I kid you not. So I grew up in Vancouver, right, and then went to the East Coast, Ontario, for school. Right, and everyone, like, as soon as I landed in Toronto, I was like, oh, everyone's so much taller here.
In Toronto? Wait, did you say Toronto?
Yeah, in Toronto. Like, in Vancouver, I felt tall. In Toronto, I felt average.
Really?
I don't know about that. In Vancouver, I felt tall. I mean, in Vancouver, I felt like all the guys were shorter than me, right? But then, when I went to the East Coast, all the guys were shorter than me, too. So...
I mean, I've never been to Vancouver,
I don't know what guys you're meeting, Henry.
I would say Toronto's not that tall either. Like there's tall ones, but it's not that tall. Like I'd say.
Okay, never mind then. I was around a bunch of engineering students and then like just random people at Union Square. Not Union Square. Union Square's in San Francisco.
Union
Eden
Station. Eden Center.
Eden Center.
Hanging out at the train station, just looking for tall dudes. As he lands in Toronto from Vancouver.
That's what I do. First thing when I land anywhere, right? Who's taller than me? Who do I have to look up to? Who can I look down on? Oh, you have some dandruff there.
Oh my god. We got too much time on your hands.
That's such tall people alpha behavior. Just like, all right, you gotta find who's taller than me and then square up with them.
Oh my god.
No, okay, I remember that. No, because the reason I asked is because Rose is very tall. So that's why I'm just curious, like, what she has to go through.
No, stop saying that. I hate it when people say I'm very tall.
Rose is average.
Well, you said all the guys are shorter than you. What did you want us to say?
Rose is average. For WNBA. Goddamn.
The way that Gabe just keeps digging at her wounds, just like, she's so tall.
Her wounds?
So tall.
Her wounds?
You're digging on my weak spot.
Weak?
So funny.
How do you think I feel? What?
That's so funny.
Height is a weakness?
That's hilarious.
I'm dead. I'm fucking.
You're like, y'all need to
This
trade.
one guy that got
Y'all
like
need to
legs
trade.
extension surgery or something.
Oh my god, I saw that. Someone got like
Right?
yeah. Someone like
Oh,
broke
no,
their
I've
bones
seen
so they
those.
could grow like a few inches taller.
But
And then
what's
afterwards,
funny
he
was-
ended up getting more matches or something like that, right?
Okay,
I think
that's
so.
different.
Yeah.
I
think he
saw
actually
one
got taller.
where the guy was 5'4" and did it and was 5'7". So people said he went from shortest to short. In the comments. After surgery. I felt so bad. I saw this on
my
Instagram.
God.
There's a post. He's like, like him
That's
post
so
surgery.
funny.
And he's like from 5'4" to 5'7", and the comments were real.
No.
This guy went from the shortest to shorter.
No, the comments always they're unhinged.
Oh my god.
For the most part, they're
Poor
always
guy.
all unhinged.
Poor guy, no. Poor guy.
All right.
Yes, okay, we gotta come back.
What were we on?
Online
Oh,
dating,
ideal
online
types.
dating.
Yeah,
did.
I finished
Your
mine.
ideal
Your
type.
turn, Gabe.
Wait,
Ideal
so
type?
Rose,
Wait,
that was
what's
your
your ideal
only
type?
requirement.
Yeah, what's your
just
type?
tall.
What do you mean? What? Literally
Tall. Tall.
Like you
someone-
could look like a 7-meter stick, and then you're good with that. You're good with a 7-meter stick with like googly eyes on it.
Oh my god. That's...
Well, I mean, okay, if that's your explanation for like if that's your description for like someone good looking, then okay, sure, but that's not
Yeah.
mine.
Okay, so good looking and tall.
And then someone mature. Like
And so if they're
what's
good looking,
good-looking to
mature,
you?
and the
What's
same
good-looking to
height.
you, though?
good looking, like
you.
someone who like take someone who knows how to take care of themselves, I guess.
Okay.
Like they care
Give
about
us an actor, K actor. As
an
a-
actor.
Can you? Do you have one that kind of pops?
Right
in?
here.
Henry.
This
will
is
help
even
us do the
Rose's
quick
pick. This
review.
is like my pick.
Oh. Henry, you're kind of quick on that, huh? You
yeah,
just
okay,
got that.
that
He's
was
got this
so
tab
fast.
saved.
Wait, no,
Holy
for not
crap.
me.
Maybe not
no,
with this
no,
hairstyle.
not for me. Not for. I don't like going you that much. Oops, but
You don't?
I don't.
No.
I actually.
Oh
wait,
no,
I actually
who was
like,
that? You should
I like
say the
Lee
actor's
Dong-wook.
name because in case for.
I like Lee Dong-wook from.
Oh, okay.
If
so
we're talking
not-
about Goblin, if
not
we're talking
Song
about
Joong-ki.
Goblin, at least. No, not Song Joong-ki.
I do like you don't look as well.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Song Joong-ki
show
is
me,
more
show me,
like-
Let me see.
Song Joong-ki is more like a. I don't know,
Wait,
like a
Pull it up for Jen.
cute kind of look.
Yeah, I
but I
wanna
think
see.
Lee Dong-wook has more like a mature vibe.
So
Yeah, I
so
got
yeah,
you.
so
I have no
I guess
idea who these
then we could
people are.
ask you: do you prefer mature looking or cute looking?
Oh,
Like-
not this.
What
Mature
are you
looking.
You prefer
And mature
so,
looking
like,
and also mature. Like I think like someone who
Okay.
is like older in age, like not even the
Oh.
same age.
Not what I expected. Interesting.
let's see.
Oh wait, and then also Kim Woo Bin.
Oh, Kim Woo Bin is.
Kim Woo
But a
Bin.
lot of people don't like him.
Oh, him. Yes, him.
Kim Woo Bin
Him
was
I've
like
seen.
he's like I've liked him since Airs. the heirs.
Ooh,
And I've been like he's
that
been
is
like my
also how I
celebrity
discovered
crush
him.
ever since. He's been like celebrity.
I hope he's
very
recovering. He
interesting
recovered from
taste.
his cancer, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you agree with
I'm
any
happy
of these
for him.
tastes, Jen? Are these tastes for you?
I was gonna say like she has interesting taste because I don't know about these guys.
No, these guys are really hard to. I don't think you can find them in Vancouver at least.
They're
No.
acquired taste, I think. At least
acquired.
at least for,
No, I mean,
from my
these are
perspective.
celebrities. These are celebrities.
From
I
my
was just curious,
perspective.
like what your type was. But yeah, you said more mature looking.
Mature looking,
Yeah, fair
tall,
enough,
and
fair
then
enough,
actually
fair
like
enough.
mature. Like
can-
personality is mature.
Okay.
What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, what about you, Gabe?
Me?
Why do you
Let's
keep?
hear
Listen,
about
I'm
it.
done mine. It's your turn.
Let's hear about it.
Dumb mine. Just a human. No, I'm kidding. I was saying human being. Yeah.
Just a human.
Just breathing.
2 eyes,
is-
1
it's
nose,
fine.
mouth. I'm kidding. Breathes there.
Goddamn.
My type, I would say. Okay, so. So I guess, do you agree girls can be categorized that are more sexy, and then those that are more on the cuter side? Generalizing. Because
Okay.
girls that put out vibes, usually generalizing one or the other, right?
Yes.
There's usually a distinct line between these two, right?
Sure.
I would probably lean more for the cute, because I will get very intimidated by those that are very like on
Intimidated.
I get very intimidated.
Oh.
For those are like, they're like girls that are on the sexier side, and those that know that they're sexy. I'm just like,
Ooh.
I get really intimidated. You know what I mean?
You're not even saying. No, that's the thing. Like, I feel like your preference is because, like, otherwise you'd be too scared to talk to.
So it's not even
That's
actual
not even-
preference. It's just
I
like,
am like,
my
it doesn't
confidence
sound-
level.
It doesn't sound like
It's
a
just my
preference. It sounds like who you would actually talk to because.
No, because
Can't
I
even
think about it,
text
I
them
think-
if they're too, like thinks they're too sexy. It's like, oh, I can't text
No,
them.
I just think I cannot handle like they're. I feel like they're just on a complete different level. And I cannot. And they just live in a different world that I cannot.
So if you come
match.
across a girl like that on Hinge, for example, would you swipe left or swipe right?
I'll still swipe right. But I won't-
and then let's
so
say
it's not a
let's say you
preference.
do match.
It's not a
Let's say you do match. Do you text her or no?
That's
Probably
true.
not.
Do you?
Probably
Oh.
not. Because at the end of the day, right? If it's between like hot and cute, I'll probably still lean towards the cute. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If I'm matched with both. Yeah.
Oh, so even like long term, let's say she's really into you. She makes all of the first moves.
What if?
things like
Yeah.
that.
What if she messages
You would still
first
choose the cute
and,
one?
like, yeah. Like, what if she talks to you and like she's really into you?
We can be good friends. So.
Oh.
So Mans
God
is
damn.
serious about leaning towards the cute
God
side.
damn.
And
Probably
not
more,
the-
yeah. If I'm really
Okay.
at the end generalizing, but again at the end of the day, for me it's all about. I think because physical is like one thing I don't really. It's for me. It's like, because I'm a very big extrovert. I love like laughing, hang out. If the person can match this energy, that is already a more important. That beats everything else. That beats sexy. That beats hot. That beats physical. Like for me, it's about like how much we could vibe. So if we're gonna dive really into it, Rose likes maybe more mature. I like those that are funny, that can joke about them, like doesn't take stuff too serious and can like joke about themselves. Just takes everything very lighthearted, and I like styles like that.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
So it's like it's more about like their personality a lot. Like
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
obviously, like physically, like if they look good and like, but and after that, it's more about
Yeah, because that's the thing with apps, right?
Yeah.
The reason, generally, the reason you're starting this conversation is because you are physically attracted to this person.
Yes,
That's why
yes.
you would send a text, and then everything else is based on what you guys talk about, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
if I'm sending you this text, I am physically attracted to you,
Yes.
and then from here, let's see how well we do in terms of text. If,
Right.
If I throw out humor, you can match my humor and banter with me. Oh,
Right.
That's game. That's game. If you're replying with me with one-word answers.
We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere, guys.
Yeah, it's like I
Yes.
can't wait for you
No.
to meet my mom, my dad.
Whoa.
Ring size? No. I'm kidding.
Marriage is on the
Like,
horizon.
One of the things that really
many
kills
kids
me,
you wanna
right?
have?
Is yeah. Just I already know our babies' names now.
Oh.
So like those that reply with one word answers, or like I say something, if I
my
say
God.
a joke, right? If I say
Immediately
something, a joke,
no.
and they reply just like ha ha ha, but that's it. I'm just like, that's it. Like, what's the point then?
That's so painful. Oh god.
So that's why my preferred method of meeting people
yeah.
are actually through mutual friends. If I have mutual friends like, oh, there's somebody new, I'm so excited. Let's do it. But that's why I'm very turned away from dating apps. It's because of,
So if any of Gabe's
hard
other
to
friends
actually-
are listening to this right now,
Yeah,
just know
if any
that
of
you're
our
supposed to
friends- There you go.
wingman this guy, right?
there you go. I've been
you have
dropping
any
so many hints.
They missed
It looks
the
like I
memo.
gotta resort to sharing it on the podcast. Like I've been trying to drop so many hints. No one's been catching my drift. So here I am, PSA. Help a brother out. No.
Hashtag help the brother out.
Yeah, help a brother out.
Hashtag Gabe
So
is
for
single.
me, personality is for sure probably most important. Just how you
So
are with
we've-
friends, how you are with friends, how you are with, yeah.
So we've identified ideal types.
Yeah.
So we've cast the net. We know what the search warrant is. Once we found them, how should they initiate a conversation with you? Right? Well, what are good ways to initiate a conversation? Or say, like, if you fantasized about this, what is that fantasy meeting like?
Wait, are we talking about what is the best opening liner for
Yeah.
dating apps?
Like,
Or
let's
what is
say
the
through
most ideal
text.
fantasy meeting meeting scenario. Okay. Through
Let's say like through text, they're sliding your IG DMs or like, let's say they messaged us through the Stinky Tofu Club Instagram or TikTok channel, and they're trying to ask
Oh
when
my
I yell
god.
out.
So I'm actually, but before we get there, I want to know because if with Jen has done more online dating than us, what were some of like the most banger
The good
opening
ones?
lines that like just
Yeah.
I think.
what are some panty dropper lines? We can cut that out.
Okay. This is a family friendly podcast.
We can cut that out.
It's actually not.
It's not.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
Through the- what are some panty
Okay,
hole?
can we lay off the panty?
Oh, okay, fine. Panty shape hole
Okay.
in the floor. Lines that you've
Dear
received.
God.
Wait, if you're making a hole in the
Oh.
floor, I don't think it's. Anyways, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, what is the best opener?
Cut.
Oh God. Okay. Best opening line. Jesus Christ.
You want to pull? Are you pulling up your app? Pull up your app. Or you know them by
no.
heart? You know them
I
off the top of your
don't.
head?
She's
I don't- that's the
deleted them because of her situationship.
Fair enough.
You would.
Any memorable ones?
I'm like,
Oh, did I miss something? I think I missed something. Hold on. It's fine. Continue.
no, Henry's like, oh, she's deleted everything. I'm like, we'll talk about that. It's I'll explain because I'm not actively like looking because like Rose said, it does get very draining and very boring a lot of the times. So it's like, I don't know. I'm also really busy just through work and everything. So like, I don't feel like I don't have a lot of time for anything. So like, I'm not actively looking, but, anyways, sidetracked. I don't think I have any opening like lines that is so incredibly memorable. I think for me, like, I think I do think that when guys first send like voice notes, like a first couple voice notes, like if their voice is nice, if I like their voice, then that's a big plus.
And then what's a nice voice? And what was the
have
context, right? Is it just like, hey, how are you? Or is it like something
He could be
else
just
that they're
speaking in
sending in the voice
gibberish.
note?
I actually I do like,
It's like, oh yes, I love that voice.
oh my god. Okay, not like that. I think it's more about the energy and like I remember I think a guy responded to my one of my prompts with a voice note, and it's just the way that he came off. Like he was so, like he was funny, and he's energetic, and it was like such a bubbly personality, and it was immediately like a breath of fresh air. And it's like it's not a boring like response, and it's interesting. You can see that the person's like very it's an interesting person that's going to be able to carry a conversation, and I think that was good. And I think just, I don't know, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just man, just talk to us. It's not that complicated.
But you say that, right? But it's because I think, okay, this is coming from a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
Generally, if guys are usually the ones starting the convo, I feel like girls are getting the same open airs left and right?
Yeah.
So because of this, guys tend to overthink, and when they overthink, they overcomplicate the situation. You say, just say something, but it's very hard not to get in your head like, oh, I got to come up with something super original, super creative, to even pique this person's interest.
I think I do get what Gabe says though, right? Because let's say somebody slid into your DMs with a hey.
Okay.
What are your odds of replying to that guy?
Okay, but don't say hey. There's prompts.
Well, you just said just message anything. Just say anything, right?
I take that back.
So
I take that back. I said I would
like you gotta help the people out here.
Okay, yeah. There's prompts for a reason. Like, ask something meaningful about a prompt, and
read
the
profile and then ask them something about their profile that actually interested you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like talk as if like the way that you would talk normally. Like
say if you overheard something at a coffee shop, or you wanted to actually like go meet them in a library or something and then start a conversation that way, but it's just over text instead. I
just feel like if you open with a one liner, like you'll have to go back to like regular conversation anyway, like it's unsustainable. It's what we're talking about is fair enough. What's sustainable and what's I mean some of them, like if you're really funny, like I can get a good laugh out of it, but it's like you have to transition into normal conversation anyway. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of my take on it. I don't know what you guys think about.
I think it's easier said than done, but
everything
you say makes sense. It makes sense. It's logical, right? Yes. Comment on that prompt, initiate conversation. Like best case scenario, initiate through the prompt or the photo. That's what is very good about Hinge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say like don't put too much pressure on a potential match, and I think just online dating, the initial talking phases in general, because I think if you put too much pressure on it, you get too wrapped up in it, and that kind of influence. What are you gonna say? You're gonna say something. What are you gonna say?
Story of my life, baby.
Oh my god.
But that's not even on online dating. That's in real life. That's IRL. Henry knows. Rose knows that's IRL.
Who was that girl that worked in the Korean restaurant?
Wait, what happened? Oh god.
If she knows who she is, comment below. No, I'm kidding.
If you want to know the story, you can go check out.
I will go listen.
One of the episodes. I don't remember.
One of the episodes. We'll link.
You just gotta listen to them all now.
Oh dear Lord. Yeah. I find that if you put too much pressure on it, then it's too don't put too much pressure. Just
don't put too much pressure.
Go out there, do your thing, and like I think have the online dating as like more of a, you're out there to meet people, and it's like something on the side. Like don't put it as your main means to meeting people, because that is not a recipe for success.
I have a interesting take here. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you think guys on dating apps are already put under a bad light because if they're on a dating app, it might mean they have bad intentions right off the bat?
Like it implies something else, right?
It implies something else. Do you believe that as a girl using apps?
Implies what? Implies that they want to like sleep with you or something? Like
just like you could guys could generally just be on there looking for friends, looking for whatever.
Okay.
but you know, I think this is just my own opinion, right? This is how I think that.
Yeah.
I feel like guys using dating apps are already, they imply it that they're there for a bad intention. Like they're not. They imply they want.
I think it depends on the app now
Sex.
because
I think
it's
it
so,
depends on the app. Yeah.
I think it's so commonplace these days. Like the dating online, it's so common everywhere to everyone that it's not automatically assumed that that's the case.
Okay.
I mean, like, I don't know. I haven't been on Tinder in a hot second. I don't know what it's like now, but like that's always been, you know, if you're on that, then that's always been the implication in whatever way. But I know that for Hinge and for Bumble, a lot of people on there for like very serious, like they want something more than just that, and that is the implication that
it's like a more PG.
I think it depends on the app. Yeah. I mean, like, there's not to say that like there's not fuckboys on Hinge, but it's like a little less. I feel like.
I think like
for the most
especially
part.
like Tinder, for example, is like mostly known for guys who are just going on there looking for like specific.
Apparently,
hooks, right?
I've heard that Tinder now is just also girls selling their OnlyFans. It's like
I don't. Oh,
girls
shit,
are also just
okay.
on Tinder now, just promoting their OnlyFans.
Ooh. I don't know. I haven't been on it for a while, so I actually can't speak on that anymore.
I have never used. I've only used Hinge.
Yeah. I have Hinge too. So it's kind of.
So
yeah.
my mindset is wrong. Then I should not go into this thinking like, oh, if I approach this girl, she's already gonna think like, oh, this guy.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Hinge is pretty known that like
Good.
everyone's looking for a relationship there, so you're good. Yeah. And I think
Awesome.
now on Hinge now too, like you can indicate what you're looking for, and a lot of people use that feature.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
you can indicate if you want to, like if you want a long term,
nothing serious, marriage,
short-term.
mother of my kids.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, like
mother of my
you can
kids.
you can
Looking for
indicate
a
if you want
stepmother.
like
Specifically, I'm looking for a
stepmother for my
stepmother.
dog.
Yeah.
People say that sometimes, but no. But you can indicate like long-term, short-term, life partner, whatever. Yeah, and then you can also indicate like monogamy, like polygamous, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty cool.
Hinge is doing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
That
Making
is
it
pretty
easier.
cool, actually.
Making
I like
it
it.
easier.
I like it. Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
so I guess we can wrap it up here then.
Are we?
Is there anything you want to?
I mean, I
Wanted
guess
to
the
talk about?
conclusion is be safe. Go for a coffee first. Stick with just a coffee for the first date in case you don't want to stick with them much longer.
Oh my god.
Don't have them drop you off in front of your house. Otherwise, they may wait for you in front of not your house.
Unless you know them better. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
If
How-
you
we-
know how to
hopefully-
cook and you don't try to make advancements, it's okay to cook them a meal. Just don't try to do any knife tricks and make sure they're not
Oh my-
traumatized from previous stalking. What else did we learn?
but
Have a photo of yourself.
all these references are also from part 1. So if those
Good
are just too
God.
Right.
two,
Good.
go listen to part
God.
1 of this episode. And then
what else? Have a photo of yourself.
How to have a A1 profile, dating profile.
There you go.
Be true to yourself and who you are. Don't be boring.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Be funny. Don't just send hey. Send them something about their profile.
Voice
And
notes.
then if
This is
you
what
just
I learned.
wanna
This is my
smash,
main
go to
takeaway.
Tinder.
So I'm gonna start using voice notes.
Oh.
Try it out.
Gabe's just gonna pre-record all of his morning voices. Like every morning, he's just gonna have like a
I'm
self-affirmation.
gonna use AI. I'm gonna use AI. Freaking Morgan Freeman.
The voice of God.
Christopher
no?
Walken.
Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman,
there you
voice
go.
of
Yeah,
voice
Morgan
God.
Freeman, voice of God. Yeah, I'm gonna start using AI for my voices.
And then go one octave lower, Gabe.
Oh,
From Morgan Freeman.
What are you implying?
How much lower
Like,
can you
are you
get?
saying? What are you implying? Yep. All right. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at Stinky Tofu Club, Instagram, TikTok, Stinky Tofu Club, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music. Thank you so much, Jen, for joining us for this episode again.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We'll
Jen.
catch you guys on the next one.
Wait, I got one
Bye.
last one. If
Yes.
you're Hinge or Tinder and you want to give our audience some premium accounts and licenses, hit us up and then we'll forward them.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sponsor us.
Please.
Asking for sponsors. Nice.
All right. See you guys next episode.
Bye.
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 Stay up to date on all things Stinky Tofu Club by following us on Instagram and TikTok at Stinky Tofu Club. And full episodes of our podcast can be found on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at Stinky Tofu Club. Catch you next time. Bye. Stay up to date on all things Stinky Tofu Club by following us on Instagram and TikTok at Stinky Tofu Club. And full episodes of our podcast can be found on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at Stinky Tofu Club. Catch you next time. Bye.